So typically when I'm recording a motovlog, I usually stick with one camera. And of course that's the first-person POV helmet cam. Well, I do that for two reasons. One, it's so you guys can see what I'm seeing, you know, kind of make it feel like you're riding the bike. And two, I'm kind of lazy. I mean, let's be honest, it's just easier to edit when you only have one angle. And I also record on my audio separately, so I'm already like mixing one track of audio, one track of video, then now we're throwing in another track of video into it. It just further complicates things. And I'm pretty good at syncing up the audio and the main footage, at least I think so anyway. So adding a second camera shouldn't be that difficult. And what I do today is I thought I would show you guys the method I use to sync up my video and my audio and just get everything nice and, you know, lined up together. Now, this isn't the only way to do this. This is just the way I like to do it. Some people will say, oh, honk your horn 3 times and then line up the audio spikes, which works great, depending on what software you're using. And for this example, we're going to use my GoPro Hero 10 mounted on my chin, my Zoom H1N recorder right here in my chest pocket, and my Insta360 X4 mounted on the handlebars. So what I do is I turn all the devices on. I don't hit record yet, but I make sure they're all on and ready. So the first thing I'll do is I'll hit record on the GoPro, and then I'll start counting along with the video timer. When I get to 5, that's when I hit the record button on the audio recorder. Then I'll keep counting, 6, 7, 8, and when I get to 10, I'll hit record on the Insta360. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, unless your timing is absolutely perfect, it's not going to be 100% lined up, like exactly 5 seconds on the dot, but it gets you close. And then once everything's recording, you just do your vlog as normal. Hi everybody, I'm Lucky Aces. Today we're going to talk about motorcycles. I sure do like motorcycles. Do you like motorcycles? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. All right, cool. So now that we got our footage, let's do something with it. See you guys in a sec.
So for this, we're going to use Microsoft Clipchamp because I know it comes default on a lot of Windows 10 PCs, so a lot of your newer laptops are already going to have this in it. Plus, it's free unless you want to export in 4K, but personally, I don't feel like paying for the subscription, so I pretty much do a lot of 1080p. So, we're going to click on Create New Video, and then what we're going to do is I presume you already have your folder that's got your recorded footage in it, so we're going to bring over the first clip of the GoPro, that's my main camera, and my audio file, which is going to be my voice and all that good stuff. Now, typically what I do is I'll merge these together first. I'll go ahead and sync these up, which is what this main cam raw footage here is. That's the GoPro footage with the audio already synced to it. And then for the second camera, what I'll do is I'll bring this in and then overlay it on top. So we're going to wait for this to upload, and we'll be back. Alright, and with your files loaded, we'll bring our video down. If you notice, this is a little shorter than the audio. I just grabbed the first file from the GoPro. So then we want to go ahead and zoom in here. We want to get as close on the little scale here as possible. Somewhere 5 seconds should be about here. Alright, so we hit the GoPro first, recorded the GoPro, and then started counting. Once we hit 5, then we turned on the audio recorder. 5. So we want to go ahead and drag our audio in, and we know it should be somewhere around the 5-second mark. So let's go ahead and drop that guy. About there might do it. And go ahead and scrub left and see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. See, and I goofed that up because that's the 3 mark, not the 5 mark. I went to public school in the United States, so like I got problems with my numbers and whatnot. Let's try that again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you see how we got that little bit of echo? Honestly, for me, that's close enough. So then what I would do is I'd go down here, right-click, mute the audio for the main video track, so we don't want the GoPro audio. We're going to get all that wind noise from when we're riding around, and what we're left with, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that 13. And that beat was actually me turning on the Insta360. Then what I like to do is I like to scrub over. Zoomed in too far. Zoomed in too far. Alright, let me scoot over here. I like to find something else that makes sense. Here we've already set off. We go back to... Let's see, where is it? I think I stopped here because my phone was in my pocket. Yep, there's me digging in my butt. Don't look at that. And takeoff sounds normal, so I would say this is synced. So in this case, what I would do is I would call this like a GoPro underscore raw, or call it like main cam raw, because I don't keep any of my raw footage. I like to keep my final stuff raw. I usually get rid of. If I'm done with it, I usually pick the shorts out of it, and once it's done, it's done. So then we would export. You got to pay for 4K, but 1080p, not a problem. And it saves it on your in your downloads folder on your PC. Alright, so what we'll do, since I've already got this, I can go ahead and cancel this. What we'll do is we'll go back into Clipchamp. We will grab our, where's our buddy? Let's see, this is the main cam footage. This is the full GoPro, full audio, the whole thing. That's what I used when I cut up the previous part of this video. And we'll drag the Insta360 footage, which I already exported from the Studio software, and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, here we are back again. Let's go ahead and bring our main footage with audio down there on our timeline like we did before. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Remember, we brought the Insta footage in on the 10 count. So we're going to zoom into where we can see there's 10 seconds right there. Let's go ahead and drop this guy in here. Right just about there. You can usually get it pretty close. And since we're counting out loud, we're going to do the exact same thing we did when we synced the audio up in the other one.
5, 6, 7, 11, 12.
And I did the same thing again. See, you guys saw that. I did drop that on 10, right? I'm not like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right here. Let's get this over here, because I think this count technically started at 11. Let's back that up a little bit and give it another try.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So you can hear we're off sync just a little bit. I don't know if you guys caught that.
12, 13, 14.
And it looks like just based on my mouth movement, the Insta is slightly quicker. So we're going to scoot that just to the left. We're going to try it again.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
See, I goofed that up again. So we'll scoot that back to the right just a hair. Get her dialed in.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And that echo is exactly what we're looking for. So what I'll do on the second cam is I'll get rid of that audio, because I don't want that. I want just my voice recording here. So let's do this.
9, 10,
double checking.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That looks good to me. And then when I go to edit the video, what I like to do is I'll take this second window, I'll take the second camera, shrink that window a little bit. Am I going bald there? I don't know, I can't really tell. I think it's just thin. I don't think it's going bald. Anyway, so what I'll do is then when I go through and I'll edit, then yeah, okay, so I want to keep, this part, I'll clip this out. And the thing I like about Clipchamp, as opposed to some of the other software I'd work with, is basically if you remove the main track, the video from the main track, it doesn't remove your picture-in-picture track. It doesn't remove the video from your second track. There's some other software I've used that does that I don't like that it does that. So anyway, that's how I sync all my footage up. Super duper easy. Probably using tools you already have on your computer. If you guys would like something a little more in-depth as far as editing, feel free to give me a shout. Let me know down in the comments if that's what you want to see. Until then, I'm going to keep riding this thing. And y'all be good. See ya.